What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS on a Wednesday afternoon. Very excited to get into this one today as we continue to explore the world of global music. We're based here in the UK, so we have a strong focus on Afrobeats, amapiano, reggae, dancehall, and a ton of other genres as well. And today, we are heading over to Paris. We are going to be getting into this one, a very exciting Deezer live session from CKay and Ronisia. Now, this is for their track Lose You, which is obviously on the brand new CKay album. I think we have reacted to the tune once before, but I love reacting to live versions and live recreations of songs, especially in this sort of new breed of live settings. Obviously, we've seen some from Deezer, we've seen the Vivo live sessions, we've also seen, obviously, Glitch Africa, we've done a fair few of those as well, and there's loads of these live sessions that I really enjoy then, because you get to have a different vision of the song with a much more kind of live visual as well, which I very much enjoy. So, we're going to get into this one right about now. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Let's jump into it right about now. Already like the backdrop on this, it looks cool, man. Loving the strings, man, it just sounds clean.
You say you know do again, you don't need me no more.
CKay has this very specific way of kind of almost taking the concept of a one drop and reimagining it into his own style. What we'll have is these super kind of illustrious, very stacked introductions full of a ton of different instrumentation, and what will happen is it will all lead up to this mad crescendo, and it will just be a snare kind of clapping with a little kind of plucked sound in the background. That's his version of a one drop, and it gives you such kind of like dip, and it means you're immediately kind of finding yourself moving in a way you wouldn't have necessarily expected. CKay sounding super smooth as always. What an introduction, let's go.
But don't leave me alone in this cold. I know be Moses, I know be
I love that little subtle change in the background, looks great.
I did do mistakes sometimes, I did fuck up. But I believe in me and you, I believe in me and you, yeah. Stay with me.
I don't know many artists, you know, that have the ability to, I suppose, create, shape, and mold subtlety in the way that CKay does. The way that he's able to utilize kind of the things that aren't there, the space within the tune, the way he's able to allow that to kind of dictate the rhythm, the way that he's able to kind of sit over the top of it with a very smooth kind of luscious vocal tone. It just kind of drips across everything else and gives it this luxurious feel. Again, even this video, it's super, super subtle. It's literally one or two camera angles with a light changing in the background, but yet it looks super HD. It looks like it's been super pristinely created. It has almost like again, that idea of kind of luxuriousness about the way the video has been shot. It's great.
If I chose you, I did mental, I did Maya. T'as fait plus qu'il ne fallait. Tu m'as prise pour un jouet. T'as fait tout ce qu'il ne fallait pas. Tu m'as prise pour un jouet. T'as fait plus qu'il ne fallait. Tu m'as prise pour un jouet.
This looks great, man. Their back and forth is good. What I'm loving is the kind of way they're staring at each other. There's an intensity about this video that makes the tune very believable, and it makes it like a very believable setting, which sounds fantastic. Again, obviously, CKay has a fantastic following in France. I know that a couple of his projects have done really well there. I think he's got a platinum there. I know he's got a gold tune at least. I think it's Emiliana that recently went gold, and I'm pretty sure that Love Nwantiti is platinum in France. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on it, but I know he's got a ton of kind of Billboard and kind of chart awards based on his fan base over in France. So it's great to see that collaboration kind of taking place. Try and sit still to this, man. You are lying to yourself. The live version strings sound really cool as well. They have almost like more of an urgency to them. They have this more sort of shrill nature to the way they've been processed. And again, the fact that this middle section of the tune has just been allowed to kind of roll. Very few kind of little vocal ad-libs going on. It's literally just about the dip and weave of the simplicity that surrounds that instrumental. That very kind of subtle bounce does absolute wonders. This is so enjoyable, man. I'm loving the way that the two are kind of intertwining as well. Obviously, this is a collaboration that makes a lot of sense sonically. Their vocals match up really nicely, and again, comes back to that feel of kind of luxurious simplicity. Is how I would describe this one. Fantastic. I need to check out more Ronisia, man. One of my favourite things about listening to new albums and listening to new projects is finding collaborations that I didn't know were happening, and also finding artists on those collaborations that I wasn't already aware of. I need to go and check out some of Ronisia's catalogue. If you guys know what I should be checking out, let me know in the comment section down below, because she is awesome. Again, such a natural kind of flamboyance about the way her vocal sits, but she is able to stand there with such kind of, I don't know, poise, and she has such an imposing kind of nature on the tune, but it's not in a bad way. Like, it's in such a good way. Like, I'm sitting here going, please, I want to listen to what you have to say. And her vocal itself is so smooth. It's very similar to CKay's, actually, in the way that it just kind of drips across everything around it. Very nice, natural tone to her vocal. This is such a cool collaboration. How mad is it as well that the fact neither of them are actually dancing that much makes me want to dance more? How mad is that? And again, it's that idea of simplicity. There's like a poise. There's I'm trying to think. There's what's the word? There is a real specific word. There's a discipline in the way they aren't moving, because it means we're here going like, I need to move. The tune's it's got too much of a bop about it. Like, it's more difficult to not move to this than it is to move. And again, their sort of poise in there and the way they are kind of stood there, very disciplined, just very much looking at each other, kind of amplifies that even further. Do you know what it's like? It's like when you're trying to laugh, it's like when you know you can't laugh, but something very funny happens. That's what it's like. It's a very similar kind of feeling. That horn and string combo is great as well. This is a genuinely fantastic collaboration, and I'm really happy we got to see it in this setting as well. Even just this screenshot here, like, it looks great. The way the two have come together, the way their vocals actually match up against each other works so well. This is a beautiful setting. Again, that kind of blue and purple backdrop really kind of amplifies a lot of the feelings around the album synesthetically. They're colours that very much relate to what CKay does. On his tunes, and I think Ronisia has absolutely killed it with her appearance as well, man. I need to check out some more Ronisia for sure. We'll let this one run through to the end and then give it our final breakdown. Let's go. Oh, it's there. I didn't realise it was about to finish. This is the thing with live sessions. They've always got these mad, like, 22-second outros where nothing happens. I need to check out some more Deezer sessions, clearly. I didn't realise that this was such a big platform. I need to definitely dive into this a little bit more. But there we go. CKay and Ronisia with Lose You. This one, the Deezer session from Paris. Very, very cool indeed. Wicked recreation of this. Love the sort of live setting. I love the lighting in the background. Everything down to kind of outfit choices. Just the way that it's performed. This kind of, again, the sense of disciplined subtlety between the two. They're literally just staring at each other and performing the tune. And that, in turn, makes me want to move more. The subtlety of this tune itself is fantastic, but when it's amplified visually, it becomes even more kind of intoxicating, and it does make you want to move. It's fantastic. But there we go, guys. Let me know if there are any other live sessions on this platform you'd like me to check out. And of course, do make sure if you are new to the channel, you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.